Welcome to From the Pages, your go-to recap series for vintage wrestling magazines. This edition dives deep into Wrestling All-Stars number 88, published in November 1996. It's a snapshot of a wrestling world in upheaval. Hulk Hogan has betrayed his fans, WCW is riding a surge of momentum, the NWO has just been born, ECW is pushing the edge, and fans are more rabid than ever. This issue mixes real news with speculative columns, vintage ads, fan letters, ratings, and exclusive photos. Let's go segment by segment. Headline, From Ringside by George Napolitano. The major topic, the Outsiders, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, have shaken up WCW. Originally known as Razor Ramon and Diesel in WWF, they jumped ship and immediately threatened a hostile takeover. After teasing a mysterious third man for weeks, the bombshell was dropped at Bash at the Beach. Hulk Hogan aligned with Hall and Nash, forming the New World Order, N.W.O. This was the biggest heel turn in wrestling history. Hogan leg dropped Randy Savage, turned on the fans, and cut a scathing promo declaring war on WCW and the fans who supported him for a decade. Now, everyone from the Four Horsemen to the Dungeon of Doom is on alert. Lex Luger and Jimmy Hart are rumored to join the NWO next. WWF News. Ahmed Johnson shocked critics by defeating Goldust to win the WWF Intercontinental title. He's proving he's more than just a muscular body. Sonny is making power moves. After managing multiple WWF Tag Team Champions, the Body Donnas, Godwins, and Smoking Guns, she's now reportedly pursuing Shawn Michaels. At a licensing show in New York, she was seen clinging to him. Some suggest it's strategy, others say it's personal. But Sonny has a history of manipulating success. The Road Warriors' comeback has been underwhelming. After years off and contract issues with WCW, they've lost their edge. The magazine suggests that if they want to rise again, they need to drop the good guy act and bring back their killer instinct. ECW highlights. Raven, still ECW champion, is now wandering emotionally adrift. After losing Beulah and beating Kimono, he's in search of his next love. His flunky Stevie Richards tried setting him up with Divine Brown, yes, that Divine Brown, but Raven said she wasn't sleazy enough. Raven's now hanging out at Scores, NYC's premier gentleman's club, but still hasn't found his soulmate. Meanwhile, Beulah and Kimono stunned fans by revealing they were romantically involved. WCW Takes New York. WCW ventured into the theater at Madison Square Garden, a risky move in WWF's backyard. 3 years earlier, they flopped there, but this time, the show sold out. The crowd included NYC wrestling regulars and superfans. Match highlights. Chris Benoit defeated Eddie Guerrero in a crisp, technical bout. Dean Malenko retained the Cruiserweight title by beating Lord Steven Regal. Harlem Heat lost by DQ to the Steiner brothers after tossing them over the top rope. Jim Duggan beat VK Wall Street, formerly Irwin Arshester. The Nasty Boys beat Public Enemy in a New York City street fight. Pedro Morales helped Conan beat Kevin Sullivan, in a wild ECW-style brawl that spilled into the crowd. Randy Savage pinned Ric Flair, but only after the match was restarted by special guest ref Bruno Sammartino, who discovered a hidden object. The Giant retained the WCW title against Sting after Lex Luger interfered, nearly brawling with Sting afterward. The show was such a hit that WCW is expected to move into Madison Square Garden itself soon. Special tribute, Dick Murdoch. On June 15, 1996, wrestling lost a legend. Dick Captain Redneck Murdoch died in his sleep at home in Amarillo, Texas following a rodeo appearance. He was 49. The magazine provides a retrospective of his career, from his time with Dusty Rhodes as the Texas Outlaws to his 50-plus title wins around the world. He had major feuds with the Funks, Harley Race, Ric Flair, and Antonio Inoki. Despite his rugged brawler image, he was a showman and beloved storyteller. Ranking snapshot. Most popular wrestlers. Shawn Michaels, Sting, The Undertaker, Bret Hart, Eddie Guerrero, Ahmed Johnson, Savio Vega, Randy Savage, Sabu, Tommy Dreamer. Most hated. Hulk Hogan, Goldust, Vader, Ric Flair, Mankind, Owen Hart, The Giant, The Taskmaster, Jerry Lawler, Lex Luger. Top Tag Teams: The Smoking Guns, Lex Luger and Sting, The Body Donnas, Godwins, The Steiners, The Road Warriors, Owen Hart and Bulldog, The Eliminators, Public Enemy, Harlem Heat. Top Managers: Jimmy Hart, The Taskmaster, Paul Bearer, Paul E. Dangerously, Jim Cornette, Bill Alfonso, $1 Million Man, The Godfather, Harvey Whippleman, Colonel Parker, Mailbag. Fans wrote in to condemn Hulk Hogan for turning heel, praise Shawn Michaels as an inspiration, request more ECW and Sabu coverage, seek wrestling tape trades, Aswa, AAA, SMW. Ads recap. Pamela Anderson / Adenquest card set $24.99. Includes holographic holo movie card. Mimi Lesio's merchandise action film VHS, $69.95, photo sets, posters, and shirts. LPWA video collection over 30 female wrestling matches across 3 tapes. Buy 2, get 1 free. Movie poster magazines titles include Rocky, Star Trek, Freddy's Dead, Terminator 2, and Superman 4. Jaguar Videos and Joan Wise Productions, female fighting and catfighting videos from $39.95 to $69.95. Area 51 merch hats, posters, mugs, shirts, and signs branded with top secret research facility. Outro. Wrestling All-Stars number 88 captures a pivotal moment in wrestling history. Hogan is a heel. WCW is on the rise. ECW is crossing boundaries. And the WWF is fighting to stay relevant. There's drama, scandal, and unforgettable in-ring action. Like, share, and subscribe for more detailed recaps of vintage wrestling magazines every day.